Hello, in this video I want to share the build which I will be starting the Delirium League with, Stormbrand Inquisitor. What you will see in this video is inspired by other build creators such as Waggle, who posted his low-life variant of a Stormbrand build in Metamorph Hardcore, as well as other players whose characters can be found on PoE.ninja. It is also inspired by my own experience with similar builds. I planned a few variants of the skill tree because the build, at least in my case, will go through a few phases. Skill trees can be found in pastebin I posted in the description. Phase 1 of the build is simply leveling and running a life-focused version of the build. The essential part of this phase is reaching Runebinder keystone as soon as possible. Runebinder allows to attach 2 brands to a single enemy. After getting it, I will proceed towards the witch starting point of the tree. I might pick up Elemental Overload and focus on life and brand damage nodes. After doing Merciless Lap, I will spec out of Elemental Overload and start picking up crit nodes. Phase 2 of the build will be concerned with gathering energy shield items, going hybrid into Chaos Inoculation, and finally reaching the last phase, low life. To achieve that, I need at least Chevron's wrappings and presence of Chayula, and I will need some time to acquire those items. 3.10 introduces cluster jewels into the game, and here are some of the new passives that I'm interested in that might be good in this build. Those are the 6 new brand related passives. They seem to be very strong, especially the Grand Design node, which gives an additional brand, increases brand duration, activation frequency and attachment range. It's a full package. Some other passives that might, in my opinion, be useful for the build are Spite Concoction, which gives flask effectiveness and cast speed, Arcane Heroism, which makes Arcane Surge stronger, Essence Rush, which gives good benefits while leeching energy shield, Snowstorm, which gives lightning damage as extra cold damage against shield enemies, and that might be good especially with the Call of the Brotherhood ring, Overshock, which increases the effectiveness of shocks we apply by a lot, Energy from Knot, which gives flat energy shield, and Anti-Venom, which gives some chaos resistance and makes us unaffected by poison. Thanks to that we could change our minor pantheon. My Ascendancy of choice is Inquisitor. I was considering Assassin as well, but I played too many Assassins lately and I didn't play Inquisitor since the Synthesis League. Assassin is very quick and fun to play, but I want to try to make a more tanky character. The main reason of picking Inquisitor is of course ignoring elemental resistances of monsters on crit, but I am also very interested in the sustain it provides and in being immune to elemental ailments. When it comes to Pantheon, I want to pick Soul of Lunaris for some additional physical damage reduction and movement speed, and Soul of Shakari to counter some of the chaos damage taken, and to be immune to poison. Shakari of course will be useless while I have Chaos Inoculation, so during this time I will pick something else and go back to Soul of Shakari when going low life. The main skill gem setups of this build are Stormbrand, which I will link with Concentrated Effect, add that lightning damage, control distraction, inspiration and increased crit strikes. I will probably swap increased crit for energy leech when I feel the character is ready for that. I will reserve my mana by going for Zealotry and Herald of Ice at the beginning, probably Discipline, Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder while having Chaos Inoculation, and finally all of those while being low life. I might need some mana reservation nodes if the mana regen from Inquisitor and Alira won't be enough to sustain my Stormbrand. Other setups to consider are Brand Recall and Flame Dash, at least one of those linked with Arcane Surge, a defensive setup, for example cast when damage taken with Steel Skin, and a way of applying Fortify, either Shield Charge linked with Fortify or Vigilant Strike while using a Scepter. It is probably worth it to supplement Stormbrand with Lightning Spire Trap and Orb of Storms until higher DPS is reached and Stormbrand is enough. When it comes to the items, in the life version of this build we want life and resist wherever possible. In the energy shield version same thing applies, but instead of life we are going for the high amounts of energy shield. In the low life version there are some essential items such as Chevron's wrappings and presence of Chayula that are required for the build to work properly. Weapon of choice in any case is a wand or a scepter, with a shield in offhand. Both slots can provide a lot of damage through additional skill gem levels, lightning damage added as chaos, crit multiplier, spell damage and more. Amulet is also a slot which can provide skill gem levels, crit multi and spell damage. On boots of course movement speed is very important, especially for a slow guy like Inquisitor. Some of the unique items that are frequently used by other players in similar builds are Crown of the Inward Eye and Call of the Brotherhood. Both are worth considering. If you're interested in doing a similar build and have any questions, feel free to ask them, I will try to help you. I will keep you updated with how the build is going and share my thoughts as I progress with it. Feel free to join me. That's all I wanted to share in this video. Thank you for watching and bye.